Hey guys, just thought I'd do another unboxing for you of something that's getting on a bit now. My cat has taken a liking to it. She keeps rubbing her face against it, but I've got no intention of stopping her. What is this? This is Ridge Racer Type 4, and it's got with it the Namco Active Force Controller. JogCon! What the hell is that? Well, when Ridge Racer Type 4 came out all those years ago on the PlayStation 1, I think it was, they released this special bundle with it. You could, for a bit of extra pennies, you could get this special joypad that they made just for the game. And it's one of the strangest joypads I think you'll ever likely to see. I'll just show you the back of the box. A couple of screenshots from the game. It's, in an odd way, it still looks quite impressive, the screenshots, even by today's standards. That's what you get with it. You get a copy of the game, and you get the JogCon. Yeah, I think they need to think up a new name for that. Mind you, at the bottom here, the technology is called Knee-Jog. Wow. Well, anyway, let's have a look inside this thing. Oh, one thing that you also got with it was you got Ridge Racer High Spec Demo. It was basically the first level of the original Ridge Racer, only they'd updated it with slightly better graphics. Personally, I couldn't really see much of a difference at the time. I think the pixels are a bit sharper here and there. There might have been an odd extra tree on the scenery. You know, just basic things. Nothing to get excited about. The game would have gone in there, but it's since in my games collection. So that's that. Yes, cardboard. Lovely. And inside the box, you get another box. It's really difficult to get out with one hand. There's a box there. My cat might try and jump in it in a minute. Just plain white box, nothing too exciting. Inside the box is this. The JogCon. Let's try and get the wire off it. So yeah, as you can probably see already, it's very different to PlayStation joypads that were out at the time. And don't forget, around this time, PlayStation started to do the analog pads with the rumble feature. So this is quite a radical design away from that. What you would do is there'd be a little mode button here that you'd press to activate it, and this red light would come on. Now you wouldn't use this pad here. You'd only use this light to select some various menus and things. It's got the trigger buttons there, and it's got, you know, triangle, circle, cross and square. But this is what you'd actually use to steer. So you'd play basically like this. And here's my main complaint. It's impossible to do. It's incredibly difficult. I remember trying for ages to try and get this working, because one of the buttons is the accelerator from what I remember. So there's the accelerator going. You got to use this hand for like the acceleration, the brake, handbrake turn if you want to look behind you, and everything else. And then with your thumb, you've got to actually control it like this. And what's quite clever though is that this actually gives you resistance and a bit of feedback as well. It's got built-in rumble, so as you turn it, if there's a bit of resistance, it'll fight against you, so you can't turn it quite fully. You know, the idea is to give you the simulation of driving a real car. The back is also quite different. You can see how it's shaped here. It's kind of like one of those real racing steering wheels I think they've gone for. But the problem is it was amazingly messy and complicated, so you know, I didn't use it. I went back to using a normal dual shock controller. So yeah, that's that. And I thought I'd show you another controller that I found whilst doing some digging. This was made for the PlayStation 2, and you've probably never seen a controller like this before. I told you she'd try and get in the box. Anyway, controller. Here it is. What the hell is that? Well, this is the Satex PX 5000. Wow! 5,000. Yeah. I don't know why they've put that on there. It's probably because the last one was something like the 3,500, if my memory's right. Anyway, as you can see, this pad is huge. and the cable connecting it's huge as well. Check this out. Yeah, it's around 3 to 4 meters in length. And just think, if you want to use it with a PlayStation 3, you've then got to plug one of these in to make it even longer. It's ridiculous. But I guess they couldn't know about that. Don't know why there's a 3 to 4 meter cable though. Anyway, what is this? Why is this so different? It looks the same except for this. Well, yeah, you're right. It looks exactly like a PlayStation 2 pad would do, but it's got this little LED screen. And what's that got to do with anything? Well, have a look at this. So you got R1, R2, and this is your turbo button for turbo. And you got L1, L2, and this button's called macro. What the hell does that do? Well, when you press this button, first of all, let me show you a move that just about everybody knows. How do you do a Hadouken? Down, quarter circle forward, that button. In a much smoother motion than I've done it. Say you wanted to, what you do is you press that button there, and then you do a Hadouken move, down, quarter circle forward, that, and it records it in there. So all you need to do then when you're playing a game is push the macro button, and it'll automatically do it on the screen and send the input to your game. So the character actually does the move himself. So all you have to do is push that button there, and then he'll do a Hadouken or any other button combination that you put in. I think the idea was, you know how some fighting games have like a what are those modes called? Like a practice mode where you've got to do certain combinations, and I know that a lot of games these days have them and they incorporate trophies and achievements in there, but back in the day, I say, they used to have like these modes as well, and you get them to unlock alternative costumes, you know, things like that. So I guess that's the market they're going for. The only problem is that it only does it at a set speed, and of course not every game responds to the same speed. So say you, I don't know, macro blah blah blah. So say that was a combination button and you push the macro button, it would do that at one speed, but that's not necessarily the right speed for the combo to be done, because as you know, sometimes you've got to leave a little pause here and there, or a beat, in order for it to work. So it's kind of cool, it does work and yet it doesn't at the same time. It's virtually impossible to get trophies the easy way or achievements the easy way using one of these things, because it just does it at the one speed. But it's an okay controller for a bit of a novelty, and I don't know why they've put like these little turbine things on the end. Oh, I guess it's to give it like more power. Yeah, this is the kind of controller that would probably take over your console if you left it alone for 20 minutes. So yeah, that's it. Thanks for watching. See you around. Bye bye.